Hello, I'm back. It has certainly been a while. My last video was published on June 3rd, over a year ago. It's kind of funny because I remember back then I promised that I would never leave you guys, and I guess I never broke that promise after all. In this video, I will discuss everything involving my mysterious disappearance. I will talk about everything else that is somewhat relevant in my life within the last year. So around last summer when I stopped uploading, I was seriously considering moving on from YouTube. But before I talk about everything, I really just want to take a moment to just thank all of you guys who are here watching this video even after I've been gone for a year. It really means a lot to me. Okay, so I think a good place to start is when I uploaded my last video. That summer was a pretty interesting summer for me. During that summer, I got a part-time job at a call center, and I also took a course. This job was at a call center where I reached out to alumni and asked for donations. Yeah, it wasn't the most looked up upon job. But I mean, working for my school helps with my resume, especially because I was trying to go for nursing school at the time. So it is what it is. So since I never worked a part-time job up to that point, this was certainly an interesting experience. For those who have never taken a summer course before, it is exactly what you think it is. A 4-month course squeezed into 4 weeks. So I was more or less doing a week's worth of work every single day, while working about 15 hours a week. So now you know why I had to pause on making videos at the time. But that's just for a month. What happened then? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, for the next half that summer, I have no idea. I mean, I did go on vacation, but I do not recall being super busy or anything. So I guess YouTube just did not cross my mind. That sounds so messed up. Now, I do remember wanting to get back into YouTube somewhere along the lines of like September, but my coursework that semester was just so tough. There was this one class I had to take that was so challenging to me that the anxiety of me failing and having to take it again pretty much took away any motivation I had towards doing anything. It also really made me reconsider my career choice. More on that later. I also joined a fraternity during that semester, and for those of you who are not super familiar with Greek life, before becoming an official member of a fraternity, you have to do this thing called pledging, which is basically learning about a fraternity and being someone's bitch for 3 months. As brutal as some pledging stories may sound, I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was pretty fun. It's really funny because I remember making a very unbiased video, more or less shitting on Greek life. When that semester ended, words just simply cannot express how relieved I felt. I probably could have started to film again during that time, but I guess recovering from the trauma caused by the coursework from that semester prevented YouTube or any form of productive work to ever reach my mind. It was also World Cup season, so yeah, that's a valid excuse. When I came back to school during the spring semester last year, I realized that I really disliked memorizing stuff. This is unfortunate because that is pretty much what a career in medicine is all about. Just to obtain a certificate that lasts for about 2 years for an above average salary, you go through the rigorous cycle of pulling all-nighters and suffering. Yeah, I know, it's such a shame it took me 2 years to realize that. One of my biggest interests at the time is business and marketing, because it had more potential to make a lot more money. I figured that instead of taking exams to advance my career, I would just work my way up. Now, most people in my situation probably would have just changed majors, and believe me, that is something I considered a lot during my fall semester. I even did the math to calculate how long it would take me to graduate if I hypothetically changed majors. And I unfortunately found out that if I switched majors, it would take me 2 additional years to graduate at 16 hours per semester. And once I found that out, I was like, that's not how the educational system works. I'm not gonna be a super duper senior just to obtain a piece of paper saying that I have mastered the skill of coloring within the lines. Business majors, please don't hate me. The only reason why I know about this joke is because other business majors will tell me it. So instead of changing my major, I decided to just go online and learn as much as I possibly can about the business and marketing industry. I decided to take a couple of courses and earn a certificate, hoping to get a summer internship to start off my career while taking 13 credit hours. So of course that was where my focus was. Last April, my hard work paid off and I was able to land a paid summer internship at an advertising agency. That was when I decided to finally come back to YouTube. I mean, I had a lot of unique ideas where I wanted to talk about my journey from being stuck with a major I hated to getting into a career field I was genuinely interested in without changing my major. At the time, I was seriously debating if I should come back to this channel or if I should just start a new channel. It was a really tough decision. I mean, it's been so long since I uploaded on this channel. On top of that, my life has just been so different since I last uploaded. I went from someone talking about academic success and college life to someone talking about getting into the real world. I also kind of laughed at the content and quality of some of my old videos, and I realized that I did not really want to build up upon that. So I made the decision I regret to this day, and I started a new channel. I made a few videos talking about how I got my internship, interview tips, and just stuff like that. Unsurprisingly, they got about like 10 views each. This is when I started to realize that I made a pretty bad decision. Yes, I have not uploaded in this channel for a very long time. Yes, I don't have the exact same goals that I did, but at the end of the day, this channel was about me helping people around my age. And on top of that, even if it wasn't much, I had some supporters. And if you are one of them, thank you so much. You guys commenting on every one of my videos really meant a lot to me. And I can't believe I almost threw all of that away just because of my insecurities and my ego. Anyways, I did make a couple videos on my new channel that I would just go ahead and delete and upload on this channel. Since January is coming, I figured it's probably a good idea to start learning about how to excel in finding internships anyway. So those videos should provide a lot of value. So moving forward, I will start uploading consistently again. My classes have gotten a lot easier since last year, so I should be able to upload at least once a week, if not more than that. I will do my very best to hold myself accountable. However, I do work part-time as a solar salesperson, and I'm also planning on starting a business. So if anything happens, I'll keep you guys updated in the community tab. In terms of topic, I will alternate between job search advice, general college advice, and finance. I'm not going to be one of those finance gurus by any means, but I will be talking about like basic investing and just basic side hustles and ways to save money, since that's a pretty important topic for pretty much anyone, especially college students. I might also make a silly skit video here and there, but I have no plans on that yet. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad to be back, and I'll see you guys next time.